When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, President of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, Broadband Voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Good evening and welcome to the Hillsboro Event Center for tonight's Class B volleyball matchup with the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Oak Grove Grovers, as both teams start their season, and the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros start it with senior night as well. In this year, making sure that allowed to honor the seniors with, quite frankly, the possibility of the season ending at any notice. So the 5 seniors on the roster for Hillsboro-Central Valley, starting with Karina Holte, and then just the next announced there was Anna Spokley. There's the two of the first seniors being honored here on senior night for Hillsboro-Central Valley. The Burros will take on Oak Grove, and the balloons and the festivities going out. Next senior will be Molly Porter. The fourth senior on the roster for Hillsboro-Central Valley will be Noella Kritzberger. And finally, Sydney Owens, the fifth senior, to be recognized here tonight on senior night for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Again, the 5 seniors for Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough Volleyball: Molly Porter, Sydney Owens, Anna Spokley, Noella Kritzberger, and Karina Holte. The 5 seniors here. Senior night for Hillsboro-Central Valley. They recognize those 5 members of the team, and the rest of the team get ready to warm up, get set to go with the season opener, Hillsboro-Central Valley and Oak Grove Class B Volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com. We thank you for being with us here tonight. Appreciate your viewership. Appreciate the sponsorship as well. Please patronize all those sponsors you see throughout our broadcast here this evening. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. Mark Forsyth, our producer tonight. Myself, Jake Berkmeyer, with the play-by-play. Our Irie Insurance pregame show comes up next. It's the Burros and Oak Grove Grovers on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's back to school time. The Hillsboro and Central Valley Schools welcome back students for a new school year. While things may be a bit different this year, the main goal remains the same: bringing our youth a quality education while making sure all students, teachers, and staff stay healthy and safe. If you're wondering what the new school year will look like, be sure to check out the Return to Learning guidelines at both the Hillsboro School website, hillsboroK12.com, and the Central Valley School website, centralvalleynd.com.
RDK Enterprises asks you this sweet question. Do you want to plant high sugar and high tonnage varieties in the same field with the push of a button? Talk to Chris, Shane, or Derek about MSET from Precision Planting. MSET is speed tube compatible and can be installed on most planters. For information, contact RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company. So, what exactly is value? It's something you believe in to your very core, like empowering our community and answering to customers, not shareholders. And value is about worth, true worth, like reliable, affordable energy from Hillsboro Public Utilities. We work for you because we believe in the same things you do. Affordable, community-owned, dependable electric service. That's the value of power. Learn more at hillsboro-nd.com.
Welcome you back to the Hillsboro Event Center and your IRE Insurance pregame show. Online at ireinsurance.com. For all your insurance needs, visit with IRE Insurance. Well, season opener tonight for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Their home opener as well. Senior night, as we mentioned there in the open, with the 5 seniors being recognized. Season opener as well for Oak Grove. Grovers coming off of last year, taking a third place in the Class B state tournament. An overall 30-8 record, but a lot of changes off of last year's. A big senior roster graduate last year. Same thing for Hillsboro-Central Valley as well, with, I believe, 7 seniors graduating from last year's squad as well. So it's going to be a learning experience, some youth here, some first-time varsity experience for a lot of the players here tonight. And let's see how it works out with both teams getting the season opener tonight. It's Hillsboro-Central Valley and Oak Grove coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Many, many happy people that are mowing grass with their new Cub Cadet lawnmower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Yes, everyone is so happy as the lawns are pristine looking, beautiful grass, precision-like cutting with the Wright Cub Cadet mower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Talk to Darren or Mike. They also have some used mowers on hand. They have tillers and all of the lawn and garden machines at Wright Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Stop by and see them today.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
The Hillsboro Body Shop is looking to hire a body technician. Wages based on experience. Benefit packages offered. Talk to Ben or Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop to learn more and to apply. The Hillsboro Body Shop also wishes everyone a safe and successful harvest season. If you have broken windshields, chips, or cracks, they can do it now and right here at the Hillsboro Body Shop. Hail-damaged vehicles, vehicle body repairs, dents, rust, or collision damage, Ben and Tyrell, thank you for your business, the Hillsboro Body Shop.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Hillsboro-Central Valley hosting Oak Grove tonight in North Dakota Class B Volleyball. Out of Region 1, Oak Grove. Out of Region 2, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Your matchup here tonight. Thanks for being with us on yourliveevent.com. Our other matchup of the evening with our volleyball two games here today on yourliveevent.com. It's Finley Sharon Hope Page. They're taking on Barnes County North. That game are on the other yourliveevent.com channel. Katie Siebels, Keith Meyer there with that broadcast. Myself, Jake Berkmar, along with Mark Forseth here for this game from the Hillsboro Event Center. Oak Grove and Hillsboro-Central Valley. Let's get to our pregame coaches' comments. First up, the head coach for the visiting Grovers, Coach Julie Vencura.
It's a great way to open the season here tonight, and we're excited to open the season, aren't we?
We are excited. It's always fun to get back in the gym, especially this year. So it's fun to get things open and going.
How have the girls adjusted to the year that it's been so far?
They actually have done pretty well. We have to get after them here and there about the masks and different protocol, things like that. But, you know, they're excited to be in the gym, and it's fun to get back together. So
replacing a lot from last year's roster, how have the girls stepped up to fill those shoes?
We have learned a lot in the last couple of weeks, and it's exciting to see just even in 2 weeks' time we have come night and day from where we started. And watching the girls step into leadership roles is always fun and challenging, and learning who everyone's going to turn to and who everyone's going to count on. It's a good experience.
What is it that you want to see from the Grovers tonight?
I want to see energy come out on the court. We talk about being good teammates and getting just as excited for my teammate as I am for myself. So being that good player, being that one that helps other teammates pick up when they need it, and coming through for each other.
Julie, thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it. Best luck. We'll talk to you after the match.
Thank you. You too.
That is the head coach for the Oak Grove Grovers, Julie Vencura. As they get ready to take on Hillsboro-Central Valley tonight, it's the Grovers and the Burros on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll return with more of your Irie Insurance pregame show after this.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Big Tex is a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Ben at 701-261-9779 or Tim at 701-430-0877.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Hillsboro-Central Valley, Oak Grove, our volleyball matchup tonight in Class B North Dakota Volleyball. Let's continue with our pregame coach's comments. We heard from Coach Vencura for Oak Grove. Now let's hear from head coach Katie Kolnitz for Hillsboro-Central Valley.
Katie Kolnitz, head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough Volleyball, as we get ready to open the season tonight, hosting Oak Grove, and just the lead up to tonight through all the socially distant practices and everything that we've been experiencing. How have both yourself and the girls handled this early season?
You know, I thought we all handled it pretty well. The girls wanted to get on the court and play. We haven't played, many of them, since volleyball season, if they weren't in basketball season, played a sport. And so it's great to get them in the court. It's great to have them all healthy and Oak Grove all healthy so that we can have this match tonight.
As far as getting the team ready with a lot of new faces on the team this year. How have they adjusted and grown into some of those roles?
You know, this summer, when they got to come in and do individual open gyms kind of thing, they worked really hard, and we saw a lot of growth from them then, and they knew there were huge shoes to fill. I mean, there was spots open everywhere on that varsity, and they've really grown. Some of them have really stepped up being leaders, and hopefully we get to see that on the court tonight. But I think skill-wise, we've improved, and there's still room for improvement, but it's going to be nice to have a game and to see, what things have been working, what things that we've been working on will show tonight, and then what other things maybe we still need to work on, because it's the beginning of season. Like you said, we're just excited to be here, and I think they're ready to go.
All right, well, ready to go right away with senior night as well, too, honoring those players right out of the gate.
Yeah, it's important to honor them. We don't know when this season, hopefully it lasts the whole way, but you never know if it's going to be done. I said this isn't to thank them yet. This is just to honor them. Hopefully at the end of the season we'll be able to thank them as well.
All right, so hopefully you can, or they can honor with a win, or however you want to look at it. But against Oak Grove, with what they bring to the court this year, what do you got to do?
We have to make sure that we serve, receive, pass, and are ready defensively at all times. A couple times we were caught watching the game while we were playing in practice, and got to get after them. No, you got to play, you got to follow that ball, and that's going to be another big thing for us. Just got to go out there and enjoy it. We're not going to focus on specific skills to work on right now, because it's obviously the game. Hopefully they're prepared enough to feel comfortable, and that'll just come naturally to them, and they're just going to go out there and play. That's going to be big for us.
Katie, thanks for the time. Best luck. We'll talk to you after the match.
Yes, thank you.
That is the head coach of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, Katie Kolnes, join us with our pregame coaches' comments. As we've heard from Coach Kolnes, Coach Vincura, let's look deeper into the game when we return on your IRA Insurance pregame show, Hillsboro-Central Valley, Oak Grove, North Dakota Class B High School Basketball on yourliveevent.com.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
Every business has its special needs and its own unique set of challenges. That's why we treat your business just like ours, to make sure you are covered right. Hello, this is Shane with IRA Insurance, and our agents have seen it all, and one slip-up can take a small business years to recover from. That's why it's so important for a small business to work with an insurance company that can save them money but also make sure they are protected. If you own a small business, we would like to work for you. Go to IRAinsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
Do you feel like there's never enough time to get everything done before planting? The window for spring work is quick and unforgiving. Give yourself the upper hand with the ProTill High Performance High Speed Disc. More and more farmers agree the ProTill is the right tool for springfield conditions and heavy residue management. Zero maintenance bearings, independent disc technology, oversized pins and bushings allow the ProTill to handle whatever field or conditions you can throw at it. Dagelman Industries.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Findlay Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Findlay Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Findlay or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at findlaymotors.com. We thank you for watching on yourliveevent.com. Appreciate your viewership, but don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You can be alerted to all the broadcasts with high school sports and other events that we bring you with yourliveevent.com. Hit that little subscribe button. Stay up to date on where we're going to be at. Tonight, we're in Hillsboro, the Hillsboro Event Center. It's the season opener, home opener for Hillsboro-Central Valley. They will take on the Oak Grove Grovers. Grovers will have their home opener coming up on Thursday. Here as they will be at home for Oaks, and they're off until next Thursday. Meanwhile, Hillsboro-Central Valley, they go tonight. Then they're going to hit the practice courts for a few more days. It won't be until Thursday the 10th when they host Drayton Valley Edinburgh that they'll be back on the court. So see what comes out of this first game now, and we look at the keys to the game here today. Your keys in this one for the visiting Oak Grove Grovers, talking with Coach Julia Van Cura. She's saying, well, we need to bring energy. Energy is what we want to see. Come out, be cheering, whether you're on the court, on the bench, cheering on your teammates, being a good teammate. That team play of we, not me, what Coach Van Cura wants to see here out tonight for the Grovers. Meanwhile, for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, Coach Katie Colness saying we got a lot of girls that are taking the spot of last year's graduating senior class. Had that big senior class. Not a lot of varsity playing time for the girls. So let's find that comfort zone, get in that comfort level, and then just get out and play. Play volleyball there. And that's what Coach Katie Coles wants to see. That's the keys here tonight for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Oak Grove Grovers. They match up. We'll get our starting lineups, get you ready for our first serve when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I could have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean, everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
When you're way, way out in farm country, right in the middle of harvest, there's nobody watching. No audience, no crowd, the only bright lights beam from a combine. And they're not pointing at you. All that's here is a field. It may not look like a place of glory, but there's still a winner. There's still a score. And for many farmers who planted golden harvest corn this year, victory is about to set in. Talk to Tim Kazette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877. There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Trail District Health Unit has partnered with Trail County Schools to issue an SOS. It takes a team effort from players, coaches, parents, and fans to prevent COVID-19 outbreaks and save our favorite schools' sports seasons. The game plan is simple. Wear a face mask, stay home if you're sick, follow social distancing recommendations, and quarantine guidelines keep you and those around you healthy this season. Let's all work together to save our sports seasons. For more information, visit the Trail Steel Joint Information Facebook page or contact Trail District Health Unit at 701-636-4424.
From the Hillsboro Event Center, it's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Oak Grove Grovers, Class B North Dakota High School Volleyball. Here as we get set with our starting lineups here tonight. Start with the Grovers of Oak Grove. They will start a junior, number 2, Sophie Punsack. Will be the libero tonight will be a junior, number 4, Isabel Anderson. A freshman, number 12, Ella Olson. A senior, number 18, Sydney Olson. And a junior, number 19, Sydney Steinhaus, all in the starting lineup. And then the last spots, depending on if it's serve or serve receive. And I didn't catch the coin flip here, so I don't know. It's either Charlie Lang, Taylor Christensen, or Claire Peterson. They're the other spot there, as Coach Van Cura saying, well, you know what, it depends. We're going to do this if we serve. We're going to do this if we receive. And you know what, I didn't catch the coin toss to know what they're going to do early on. So But those will be your starters in some form for the Oak Grove Grovers. And their head coach, Julie Vancouver, assisted by Emily Card and Courtney Martinson. For the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, it will be a sophomore, number 7, Kristen Ackerman. Junior, number 11, Stella Benson. A senior for the Burros on senior night will be number 12, Anna Spokley. Another sophomore, number 13, Sydney Culp. Along with 2 seniors, Noella Kritzberger wearing number 16 and Sydney Owens wearing number 17. Your libero tonight will be number 15, senior Molly Porter for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Their head coach, Katie Colness, assisted by Rumor Stokes and Kale Mathis. Here with your starting lineups for Hillsboro-Central Valley and Oak Grove. We're ready for our first tip, or our first serve when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
On the lot at Norman County Implement, new equipment and new trades. Let's talk about this new lineup at Norman County Implement. 2019 carryover versatile Delta Track 570, 30-inch tracks, 6 remotes, save $80,000 due to versatile restrictions. I cannot tell you the selling price, but I can tell you you're going to save $80,000 on this 2019 carryover versatile Delta Track 570 at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. Talk with Chuck O'Neill and get the details.
Once again, we thank you for watching on YourLiveEvent.com. I'm proud to bring you North Dakota Class B volleyball this evening out of Region 1. The Oak Grove Grovers, 30-8 a season ago, 3rd place at that Class B state tournament. There's replacing a bunch of seniors coming in, looking to get things rolling. So are the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, as they lost a lot of seniors to graduation last year as well. They're coming in off a 18-10-2 record from a year ago. Looking to start with a home victory and trying to go 1-0. Earlier today, it was the C-team game. Hillsboro-Central Valley winning 2-0. The JV went the way of Oak Grove 2-1, including going extras there in the 3rd set, 16-14. The final there in that 3rd set. So, comes down to the varsity to break the tiebreaker. It's Hillsboro-Central Valley and Oak Grove. We'll have our anthem and our first serve when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro Drug is open. To fill your prescriptions and to purchase over-the-counter supplies for good health, come to Hillsboro Drug. They're open for business with regular store hours. Hillsboro Drug provides in-town delivery and mail services. When coming to Hillsboro Drug, while it's not mandatory, customers are encouraged to wear masks during this time. To their valued customers, they say thank you and welcome new prescriptions and customers to Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
Valley General Store in Halstead is now open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They welcome you to stop in, get all your hardware items, groceries, and more now in the new store with more inventory. Valley General Store in Halstead. Come and shop for your fresh produce and grocery items. Valley General Store, now with groceries in Halstead. Thanks to all who have visited the new Valley General Store in Halstead. If you haven't been there yet, they welcome you to stop in at the store full of hardware, groceries, and more. Valley General Store in Halstead, open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halsted Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halsted Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com. If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items too at Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Moments away from our first serve with Hillsboro-Central Valley and Oak Grove on yourliveevent.com. And remember to hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date on the upcoming broadcast schedule for all of our games. Next up, I believe, Friday. It's Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough football as they go out to Watford City on Friday. Meanwhile, we'll also have Findlay Sharon Hope Page football on Friday. They're hosting Tri-State. That game in Hope. We'll have those broadcasts for you here on yourliveevent.com. If you don't remember, you can click that subscribe button. You'll get the alert there, the notification on your mobile device. Stay up to date there with all the broadcasts from Your Live Event. The broadcast schedule available on yourliveevent.com. Thanks again for joining us here. We appreciate that viewership, appreciate our sponsors as well. Please patronize those sponsors that you see during our broadcast this evening and through all the season and games that we do. Without them, it would not be possible for us to be here, so please patronize them at the very least. Tell them thank you, here as they are the reason that we can be here. Executive producer extraordinaire, award-winning executive producer extraordinaire, Mark Forsyth with me here tonight to run the behind the scenes. Myself, Jarek Berkmeyer, here for the play-by-play call of the season opener, home opener, senior night for Hillsboro-Central Valley. They're hosting Oak Grove. The Burrows and the Grovers, as the final lineups being announced. And good crowd on hand here with the effective social distancing there. The Oak Grove fans across the way, Borough fans, student section here. Everyone's got their masks on, as is required here at the HEC. And now we're ready to get underway. Again, for Hillsboro-Central Valley, it will be Krista Ackerman, Stella Benson, Anna Spokley, Sydney Culp, Noella Kritzberger, and Sydney Owens, with Molly Porter being your libero. For Oak Grove, it's Sophie Ponsek, the libero, Isabel Anderson, Ella Olson, Sydney Olson, Eddie Steinhaus, and the unknown one that we didn't have, it will be Remy Johnson. Remy Johnson, the one that wasn't even told to me. Burrows serve first. It's off, and we're underway with our first serve. Oak Grove comes back, attack left side. Johnson's attack sent back, and she'll get it again from the left side. Dug up by the Burrows. Pass up into the net, and an error. And it will be a first ball side out to Oak Grove. Back deep to serve now will go Sydney Steinhaus. Her first serve picked up in the back row by Porter. High set and a back row attack from Spokley into the net. And serve stays with Oak Grove. Sydney Steinhaus with the right-handed little jump serve. Received by Porter. High set, go to the middle of the Culp with the tip and save there, turn it around, and Punsack just getting a hand on it. Free ball across. Burrows will attack from the left side. Benson dug up in the back row by Steinhaus. Quick set here, tipped over by Punsack. Burrows dig and fling it over, and it hits in the back row. A little bit of just a reaction shot that time, and lands in Grover court, and it is side out to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Here we'll have a substitution. Coming in, Stella Benson comes out. Karina Holte comes in. She will serve for Hillsboro-Central Valley, trailing 1-2 in set number 1. Deep server received, now high set to the left side, going to Cindy Olsen, blocked by the Burrows, sent back over, and now a bump and a free ball across. Porter passes it up here to Sydney Owens with the set to Culp, down in the right corner, good! With the kill, Sydney Culp. Got so many Sydneys on the court here. Sydney Owens with the assist, Sydney Culp with the kill. And now Karina Holte back to serve, tied up at 2, and it's into the net. Into the net, side out to Oak Grove. Sophie Punsack will be back now to serve, leading 3-2. Serve received by Porter, set by Owens. Culp with the tip up front, and the dig into the net. Time as Kendall Moe couldn't get it up far enough for her teammates to get it into the net, and it's side out back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. As Sydney Culp will check out. Back to serve will go Molly Porter. Quick set in the middle and down with the hammer. Ella Olsen will pick up the kill for Oak Grove, and the side out back to the Grovers. Claire Peterson checks out. Remy Johnson checks out. Charlie Lang checks in, and checking in to serve will be Taylor Christensen. Leading 4-3, and an ace serve. It did touch the Burrows. They're trying to get out of the way, but Christensen picks up the ace. And now Oak Grove leads 5-3. Taylor Christensen, low serve just over the net, and the Burrows can't return it. Low pass there from Porter. She gives a little, hey, my bad. Back-to-back aces for Oak Grove. They now lead 6-3. Serve receive, bump set here, and pushed across. Oak Grove will bump set it themselves, going to the left side. Pass, though, too far into the net. Sydney Olsen tried to get it back. Could not. Side out back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Noella Kritzberger comes out. Tomlin Trudell comes in to serve. Trailing 4-6 in set number 1. Received by Isabel Anderson. Quick set in the middle, going to Ella Olsen, and Olsen again picks up the kill. This time the assist going to Lang. Back to serve will be Sydney Olsen for Oak Grove. Meanwhile, Sydney Steinhaus checks in. Kendall Moe checks out for the Grovers. Holte back row receive. Bump set, and free ball across by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Right side attack with the tip, and we're going to have a violation, I believe, going, Lang going to get called for going over the center line. Back to Hillsboro-Central Valley, and a Spokley will go back to serve. 5-7. Oak Grove leads as the Burros serve. Pass up and free balled across by Steinhaus. And going to be free balled back across by Spokley. Bump and now a set here from Christensen going high left side. Steinhaus. Porter digs it up in the back row. Burros will go to the middle and push across. We got a center line cross again. Or no, into the net. Into the net that time by Oak Grove. Point will go to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Trailing now 6-7 in set number 1, and a Spokley back again to serve. Right-hand serve comes to the back middle. Quick set in the middle, Olsen, and we got another whistle, and it's going to be side out to Oak Grove, as this time it's the Burros committing the violation. So 8-6, back to serve will go the libero, Isabel Anderson. Serves it to Porter. Benson bumps it up and now going to be pushed across by the Burros. In the middle, going to Olsen. Quick set. Drifted over to the Burros side, and we'll just try and free ball across, but it's hit into the net. Error by the Burros on the return. And 9-6, Oak Grove with the lead in set number 1. Isabel Anderson again with the serve. Molly Porter with the serve received. Trudell will set, going to Benson left side with the tip across and the kill. Tip kill for Stella Benson, her first of the night. Just there to Tomlin Trudell. 7-9, Burros trail. They serve as Krista Ackerman. The serve received going all the way back over to the Burros side, then pushed across by Benson. There's a high bump set and going to have to angle it in from out of bounds. They do return over to the Burros sideline. They'll attack again. Oh, who's going to get it? There's the Burros running into each other. They do get it across and then free ball back across by Lang. Trudell back to Benson left side, dug up by Sydney Olsen, and the pass though into the net. Second chance by Oak Grove to return it over, could not get it. And now it's 8-9. Krista Ackerman again to serve for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Right at low line drive serve, just pancake dug up there by the libero Isabel Anderson and returned over, then pushed right back over again. Oak Grove coming on the attack. Left side attack from Sydney Steinhaus. It's out of play and was not touched. So it is even at 9-9. Steinhaus with the hitting error. 9-9 as Krista Ackerman back to serve. Here on a three-point run. Pass up to the net. Tip back over to the Grovers sideline. They'll attack. Steinhaus with the right-hand push from the left side of the court. Spokley will set up to Benson. Her hit into the net and bouncing back to the Burros side. Oak Grove retakes the advantage at 10-9. Substitution. Checking in to serve will go Claire Peterson. Here returns Taylor Christensen, Charlie Lang check out. Also, Sophie Punsack checks back in. Error on the set this time for the Burros. Got a little bit high up on Owens. Couldn't set it up, and it's 11-9. Oak Grove with the advantage. Claire Peterson. Her serve. Cross and picked up, pushed across, set up to Benson, left side attack, and blocked and sent back. Punsack and Johnson from half a block each, teaming up for the double block. 12-9, Grove advantage. Peterson serve, picked up by Porter in the back row. High set comes from Trudell, and it's going to be too strong on the kill attempt from Culp. And a timeout called by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Hillsboro-Central Valley takes the timeout. They trail 9-13 in set number 1 to Oak Grove. Score on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard.
Right Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
3 balls at a cross for Oak Grove. Here's a set coming from Peterson. The kill is walked up by Culp and Benson. Back over to Oak Grove. Kill from the left side. Steinhaus too strong for Oak Grove. And side out back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Serving, trailing 10-13. Sydney Owens will go back to serve for the Burros. Line drive serve across, received up to Peterson. Quick set up top, blocked by Culp, and then pushed across by Oak Grove for the kill. Culp the block, but for Oak Grove, give the kill there. It looked like Johnson that just tipped it back over. Back to serve goes Sydney Steinhaus. Here in a high set. Sydney Owens will go to Culp, and Steinhaus can't handle it in the back row. Goes into the Oak Grove bench. And it will be 3-point advantage on the side out back to Central Valley. Karina Holte checks in for Stella Benson. Holte will go back to serve, trailing 11-14 here in set number 1. So far, 4 points have been the biggest lead. That was at 13-9 for Oak Grove. Neither team gaining much advantage over the other. 3-ball across and into the far corner. Defense was there. Holte tried to track it down, but couldn't get enough on the pass. Side out back to Oak Grove. Sophie Punsack will be back to serve. Here as Ella Olson checks back in on that front row. And the Burros return. No, they can't. Pass was wide, going out of bounds, and then a little miscommunication on who was going to get it. Run into each other. Punsack will pick up the ace. 16-11. Porter serve receive. Here's a bump set coming from the Burros. Pushed across by Spokley and finds the back corner. Sydney Owens with the assist. Spokley with the punch kill. Punch it far, punch it deep where defense ain't, and pick up the point. Molly Porter back to serve now, trailing 12-16 in set number 1. Porter with the deep serve. Quick set by Peterson. No, now she's going far side, left side. Kill down for Sydney Olson. Olson with her first kill. Player Peterson picking up the assist. Side out back to Oak Grove. Meanwhile, Peterson comes out. Charlie Lang checks back in. Remy Johnson checks out. Checking in and going back to serve will be Taylor Christensen. Christensen's low serve picked up by Spokley. High set and free ball to cross by Porter. Anderson will get it up now to the right side. Tip attempt is sent back, and then we have it up near the antenna. It's going out and last touched by Oak Grove. Will be Burrow point, and we're going to have substitution here as Kritzberger checks out. Tomlin Trudell will check in for the Burros. She'll be back to serve. Trailing 13-17 in set number 1. Anderson receives. Here's a set now by Christensen going to Ella Olson. And Olson able to get it off the block. Side out back to Oak Grove. 18-13. Check in to serve will be number 18, Sydney Olson for Oak Grove. And too strong on the serve. Goes out the back end. Side out back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. 18-14. Oak Grove with advantage. Burrows substitution. Karina Holte comes out. Stella Benson comes back in on that front row. Anna Spokley with the serve. Received in the back row. Bump set and free ball to cross. But oh no, thought it was going to be free balled. Instead, it's a back row attack from the libero, Isabel Anderson, and she gets it in from the back row. So give her the kill. Then give her the ball. She's going to go back to serve, now leading 19-14. Benson receive. And we'll go now to Ackerman in the middle. Couldn't get the timing there, and it's into the net. Point to Oak Grove. They lead 20-14 as we have a timeout called on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. Set number 1, Oak Grove leads Hillsboro-Central Valley 20-14.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
2014 Oak Grove with the advantage. Set number 1. Back and forth here now that 2014, that is our largest lead of the set at 6 points. Oak Grove has led the entirety of this first set. Isabel Anderson to serve for the Grovers. Sends it across, and the receive up into the net. It's an ace. 4th ace of the night so far of this first set for Oak Grove. And they'll keep going now, leading 21-14. Floating serve, this time picked up by Porter. Here's a set from Trudell, going to Ackerman in the middle. Off the hands and out of play. Time Christensen couldn't handle it. Pass went behind her. Side out back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Krista Ackerman will serve for the Burros, trailing 15-21. And it's an ace! Ackerman picks up the first ace of the season for Hillsboro-Central Valley, making it now 21-16. Notice in the JV contest that both teams with leads, other team coming back at times, so see what happens in the varsity. Here, oh, we got a kill, but what do we got? We got a violation. And so it will be Oak Grove serve here now, leading 22-16. Burros commit the violation. Coming in to serve for Oak Grove will be Claire Peterson. The right-hand serve going long and out the back end. Miss serve by Oak Grove at 22-17. Substitutions. Kritzberger comes back in for Trudell for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Sydney Owens heads back to the service line and lets it go. Pass up here. Now Peterson gets it with the bump set left side. Dug up on the kill attempt. Porter will bump it over to Kritzberger on the right side for the Burros attack. Saved by Anderson. Back set by Peterson over to the right side. Remy Johnson can't get the kill down. Pushed across by the Burros, but pushed wide. Owens trying to get the defense to scramble. Pushes it wide. It's 23-17. Oak Grove with the advantage. Back to serve, Sydney Steinhaus. If she can get to close out this first set. It's the quick jump serve, and it's an ace serve. There's 50% of what she wanted to do. Now it's set point for Oak Grove, leading 24-17. Steinhaus again from the service line. Couple steps, a little hop, and there's the serve. It's an ace! Back-to-back aces to end the first set. 25-17. Oak Grove takes set number 1 over Hillsboro-Central Valley. Here in between set summary here, and the serving for Oak Grove showing up there, especially at the end, as they picked up 6 ace serves in that set. Either team super effective with the offense and the hitting percentages, but a few less errors being made on some errant passes by Oak Grove, allowing them to get that lead, and then after some back and forth, close out, as we said there, with that serving and the final 2 from Sydney Steinhaus to close it out, 25-17. Ella Olson leading the way for Oak Grove with 3 kills. Claire Peterson had 2 assists in that first set. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, Sydney Owens with a pair of assists. Sydney Culp with 2 kills to lead the way there. Culp also with 2 blocks in set number 1. Well, that set's in the books. Let's get for set number 2. Hillsboro-Central Valley and Oak Grove. Oak Grove leading 1-0 on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
Reed Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, Broadband Voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Set number 1 this evening goes to Oak Grove. They take it 25-17. Now coming out for set number 2. We're at the huddles as they break. It will be Funsack, Anderson, Johnson out there with Sydney Olson, Sydney Steinhaus, and Ella Olson for Oak Grove. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, have Kritzberger, Owens, Culp, Oakley, Ackerman. Ackerman now checking out for Porter the libero, and Benson out there. Oak Grove will have Ella Olson check out as the libero. Isabel Anderson checks in. Back to serve for set number 2 to start things off will be Claire Peterson. Peterson, her first serve, across and picked up by Porter in the back row. Owens a little set to Culp. She'll tip it across. Picked up by Peterson. Bump set by Anderson. And free ball across by Steinhaus. Porter in the back row. Passes it up to Owens. Benson with the kill from left side. Dug up by Anderson. Good dig that time. Then Steinhaus comes back with the kill. Jimmy Steinhaus with the kill for Oak Grove. Peterson will get the assist, and they take the first point. They lead 1-0. Peterson back to serve. Oakley will pass it up, but pass off the mark. Owens really ran into the pole in the official stand there at the side, but the ace serve here for Claire Peterson gives Oak Grove a 2-0 lead. Deep serve. Porter picks it up right on the back line, and then free ball across by Benson near the left side of the offensive attack. Quick set to the middle, and Punsack with the kill. Punsack picks up the kill for Oak Grove. Again, back to serve will go Claire Peterson, now leading 3-0, taking the first 3 of this set as Oak Grove. Short serve. The ball floats across back to Oak Grove. Bump set by Peterson. Back and pushed across by Isabel Anderson. Owens, Porter, and now on the right side, Kritzberger blocked and sent back. Jimmy Steinhaus teaming up that time with Sophie Ponsack for the block. And 4-0, Oak Grove leads. Claire Peterson to serve. Right-handed serve. Porter picks it up. Pass goes a little wide. Benson gets it back into the court, and Porter free balls it across. Be pushed across by Steinhaus. Now Spokley, Owens, Benson, and shoots it wide. Trying to go cross court. And 5-0, and a timeout called by Hillsboro-Central Valley. The score in set number 2 on your Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Oak Grove Grovers lead the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros 5-0 on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's back to school time. The Hillsboro and Central Valley schools welcome back students for a new school year. While things may be a bit different this year, the main goal remains the same, bringing our youth a quality education while making sure all students, teachers, and staff stay healthy and safe. If you're wondering what the new school year will look like, be sure to check out the Return to Learning guidelines at both the Hillsboro School website, hillsboroK12.com, and the Central Valley School website, centralvalleynd.com.
Set 2 starts with Oak Grove taking the first 5 points. They lead 5-0. Claire Peterson still serving at the service line for Oak Grove. He's already got 10 service points in the match here tonight. Go floated the serve across. Benson here now to Owens, knocked across by Kritzberger, and late reaction on the defense, and Kritzberger will get a kill. Kritzberger will take it side out to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Benson comes out as Holte comes in for the Burros. And Holte short serve, dug up, coming up from the back row. Passed up into the net, though, as Steinos' pass goes in the net. It's unable to return it. And point for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Karina Holte again back to serve. Anderson will pass it up to Peterson. She'll set up right side, going to Sydney Olson. And Olson's kill off the hands of the diving Molly Porter, down for the kill. Sydney Olson with her second kill here tonight. Now Olson back to serve, leading 6-2. Jump serve. Excuse me, that was Steinhaus back to serve. Steinhaus serving. Free ball across by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Quick set. Peterson gives it up now to Bonzak. Dug up in the back row. Attack from the left side by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Spokley's killed. Dug up by Steinhaus. And Peterson will have it. And free ball across by Oak Grove. Bump set coming here from the libero Porter. And Spokley's attack blocked by Oak Grove. Bonzak there with her third block of the day. Emmy Johnson with her second. Send it back to the Burros here, and let Sydney Steinos serve it away. Line drive serve dies right in front of Porter. She does get across. Pass floats across to Oak Grove side. The attack, and we have a net violation here on Hillsboro-Central Valley. They set on Owens, it looked like, but here is Steinos to serve, and an ace serve. First can't return it. That's the third ace by Steinos. Now leading 9-2. Early advantage for Oak Grove in set number 2. They took set number 1, 25-17. Sydney Steinos, jump serve, goes into the back row. Porter passes it up to Owens, left side. Spokley from the attack line off of Steinos, saved by Anderson. And now going to be free ball across by Oak Grove. Porter will pass it up here on 2. Holte across on 3. And they go dives right in front of the net there as Steinos passed into the net. Unable to get it across, and side out to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Trailing 3-9, going back to serve will be Molly Porter. First, though, got to get the shoe tied. Steinos checks out for Oak Grove. Kendall Moe checks in that back row, back right side of the rotation. Molly Porter working on the shoelaces there. Rabbit goes around the tree, down the hole, pull it tight, double knot it. Now she's good to go. Right-handed serve, trailing 3-9 is across. Oak Grove, quick set from Peterson. There's the, maybe it didn't have the greatest of timing, but Ponsack still got up there and was able to hang up there, get the kill down defense there. A little late on the rotation as well. It's down for the kill. 10-3. Now Ponsack back to serve. Owens and free ball across by Holte. Peterson goes back left side to Sydney Olson. Dug up in the back row by Holte. High set going in the middle, and Ackerman Kill attempt is dug up. Free ball across by Oak Grove. Porter now to Spokely on the left side. Spokely gets it down with the kill. Anna Spokely, her second kill. Sydney Owens with her 4th assist here tonight. Side out to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Trailing 4-10, going back to serve will be Tomlin Trudell. And Oak Grove has it. They'll push it across, but crossing the center line. Time Olsen coming up too fast. Couldn't contain the momentum. Isabel Kramer will check in. Taylor Christensen will check in. Remy Johnson checks out. Also checking out will be Claire Peterson for Oak Grove. Christensen to serve. And they called that violation on the girls. A mistake. And then the too strong on the attempt from Hillsboro-Central Valley. And it's now 12-4, Oak Grove leading. Taylor Christensen again to serve. Right-hand serve, back middle, Holte receives. Bumped up by Owens and free ball across by Holte, too strong. Too strong and 13-4. Timeout called by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Their second of set number 2. Oak Grove leading by 9. 13-4 the score on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
RDK Enterprises asks you this sweet question. Do you want to plant high sugar and high tonnage varieties in the same field with the push of a button? Talk to Chris, Shane, or Derek about MSET from Precision Planting. MSET is speed tube compatible and can be installed on most planters. For information, contact RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
By the libero Anderson for Oak Grove. Left side attack. Sydney Olsen kill. Down good. Sydney Olsen will get the kill. Her third of the night. Back to Taylor Christensen for the serve. Now leading by 10 at 14-4. Porter digs it up to Trudell. She'll pass it off. Hit over by the Burrows. Attack here. Christensen will have it and free ball across by Ella Olsen. High set. Trudell going in. Spokely just got to find a way to angle it up over the cross. She does. Christensen back set right side. Kill down for Isabel Kramer. Kramer will get the kill. Christensen with an assist, her third of the night. 15-4. Taylor Christensen back to serve as well for Oak Grove. Quick pass. Owens gets it up to Trudell, then hit across, dug up in the back row by Anderson. Left side attack from Sydney Olsen off the block and down. Sydney Olsen with the block, or with the kill. Taylor Christensen the assist and back to serve again. Service runs have been a theme in this one early on for Oak Grove. Owens from the left side tried to tip it over, but couldn't get it. Oh, it was out of bounds. Wait, hold on. No, they say violation on Oak Grove. Grover violation. We'll make it 15-5 and back to serve here. Here is Oak Grove runs into the net that time again. Olsen got a little tangled up with the feet, the net violation. And checking, yeah, no, I was wrong. It's 16-6 now. That was one short on my scorebook. So 16-6. Grove with the lead, and we're going to get a little tape out right away. Here as Coach Collins comes out with the medical tape. Sydney Owens Like the finger might have got caught or something. Tape it up, good to go. Here comes a serve from Anna Spokley. Picked up in the back row. The pass offline couldn't be tracked down by early Oak Grove advantage. Sydney Olson now to Christensen. Now Anderson trying to free ball across and a miss hit. We'll make it now 8-16. Spokley again back to serve for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And the right-hand serve is across, picked up by Anderson. Pass up to Christensen. Here's the quick hit, the dug up, and pushed back across by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Again, no, this time going backside here to Kramer. Dug up a good dig by Owens. Free ball across by Spokley. Anderson dive, saves it. Up by Christensen. Over on 3 by Moe. Porter now to Trudell. Ackerman at the top. Blocked up and saved by Oak Grove to free ball across. Porter. Now going Benson left side, dug up by Moe, and diving, can't get to it is Sydney Olson. Ella Benson with the kill. Tomlin Trudell with the assist. 16-9 for Central Valley, gaining some momentum. Serve receive, passed up by Moe, hit across by Kramer, and finds the back corner for the kill. Second. Back to serve for Oak Grove will be Sydney Olson. Olson serve, dug up by Porter, pushed up with the set by Owens, blocked by Ackerman is blocked that time. Oak Grove had Ella Olson, solo block. 18-9. Sydney Olson back to serve. Porter now to Owens. Ackerman dug up in the back row by Sydney Olson. Over to the left side. That time Steinos. Kill attempt dug up by Hillsboro-Central Valley and returned across. Oak Grove will set up. No! Who's going to get it? No one gets it. Aaron falls in between a couple of Grovers and the side out now to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Ackerman back to serve. Meanwhile, Sydney Olson comes out and Amia Rabkova checks in for Oak Grove. Steinhaus pushes it across and gets the just over the front line of the defense in front of the back row of the defense. Lands in no man's land and the kill and the side out. Isabel Anderson back to serve now for Oak Grove, leading 20-10. It's an ace serve. Oakley and Benson went right in between them. They kind of ran into each other trying to get it, and the second ace of the night for Anderson. Oak Grove now leading 21-10. Anderson's deep serve, back middle received, pushed up by Trudell over to the left side as Culp tried to get it in, and she does with the tip. Culp with the tip kill. Trudell with the assist. 11-21. Sydney Owens back to serve for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Rifled across, too strong. Too strong, side out back to Oak Grove, 22-11. That's 2-2-1-1. Back to serve will go Claire Peterson. Also Remy Johnson also checking in for Oak Grove. Porter to Owens, to the middle to Culp, and off the block and down. Culp with the kill, her fourth here tonight to lead Hillsboro-Central Valley. And 12-22, back to serve. Checking in will be Rena Holte replacing Stella Benson. Holte lofts a serve too short. Had to just place it over the net, and it's a missed serve. Side out to Oak Grove, leading 23-12. Rabkova checks out. Dinos back to serve now for Oak Grove. Finish it off with a pair of aces last set. Trying to do that here. Not the ace this time as Hillsboro-Central. Oh, no, they can't return it. The free ball across hits the top of the net and bounces back over to the Burrows side. So Steinos now with set point in set number 2, leading 24-12. Jump serve across, and it's an ace! The ace for Steinos, her 4th of the night, and she closes out set number 2 the same way she did set number 1 with an ace. 25-12, the score in set number 2. Oak Grove takes the first 2 sets, obviously then leading 2-0. At second set there, Oak Grove, a couple of big service runs. They took the first 5 points, and then they went on another 6-0 run at 10-4. Make it 16-4. Never look back. They had the double-digit lead before finally finishing out at 25-12. Claire Peterson doing a nice job picking up 4 assists in that set. Sydney Olson with 3 kills for Oak Grove. Sophie Ponsack with a couple of blocks. Meanwhile, for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Sydney Culp picked up 2 kills, 3 assists for Sydney Olson, 2 assists for Tomlin Trudell in that set, but not enough for the Burrows. They fall behind Oak Grove 2-0. Have some work to do in set number 3 when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com.
So, what exactly is value? It's something you believe in to your very core, like empowering our community and answering to customers, not shareholders. And value is about worth, true worth, like reliable, affordable energy from Hillsboro Public Utilities. We work for you because we believe in the same things you do. Affordable, community-owned, dependable electric service. That's the value of power. Learn more at hillsboro-nd.com.
Many, many happy people that are mowing grass with their new Cub Cadet lawnmower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Yes, everyone is so happy as the lawns are pristine looking, beautiful grass, precision-like cutting with the Wright Cub Cadet mower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Talk to Darren or Mike. They also have some used mowers on hand. They have tillers and all of the lawn and garden machines at Wright Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Stop by and see them today.
Set number 3, Oak Grove takes the first 2 sets, 25-17, 25-12. Hillsboro-Central Valley on their home opener, season opener, senior night. And what they can do to extend this match in set number 3. Sydney Owens will be back to serve for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Out there with Molly Porter, Stella Benson, Anna Spokley, Sydney Culp, and Noella Kritzberger. Here's the serve, picked up by Isabel Anderson, set up and blocked back by Culp, but then free ball across. Not free ball, just a quick tip up for Remy Johnson. She'll get the kill, and for the 3rd time tonight in as many sets, Oak Grove takes the first point, being 1-0. Steinos goes back to serve. Jump serve, and too strong, just over the line. Just over the line, send it back over to Hillsboro-Central Valley, tied up at 1-1. Steinos comes out. Kendall Moe checks in that back line for Oak Grove. Meanwhile, Karina Holte checking in for Stella Benson. She's back to serve, and the serve is received. Picked up, passed up, and pushed across by Sydney Olson. Holte to Owens, now to Spokley, down here, right side, dive and into the net, or not into the net, into the stands that time. Good attempt by Anderson, but couldn't get it, and Hillsboro-Central Valley takes their first lead of the night at 2-1 here in set number 3. Holte serves across, set here from Peterson, left side, and unable to get the kill down there, going to Sydney Olson. Central Valley leading now 3-1. Volleyball drifts away into that back corner of that hallway. Sydney Owens tracks down, passes it to teammate Karina Holte for the serve, and just diving up. Sydney Olson does dig it up, and then tipped across, and the Burrows can't dig it up. So side out back to Oak Grove. Trailing 2-3. Sophie Punsack will be back to serve. Punsack serve across. Back left side of the Borough attack. Spokley then now here. Culp will hit it across. Save from the rear end. Saved by Punsack. And hit across and free balled for this point. Punsack was coming over defensively. Her teammate in front of her, Mo, got it and then just pushed it across. And now we're tied up at 3. Punsack with the serve. Deep serve. Holte gets it. Oh, it comes up too high on her. Comes up too high, and now the pass, an ace serve for Punsack. The lead back to Oak Grove at 4-3. Punsack, the junior for Oak Grove. Back row, Spokley passes up to Olsen, and volleyed across, and you hit it backwards, and you hit it where no one ain't. You got those eyes in the back of the head. As Culp will get it across. Side out here, and Molly Porter with the serve. 4-4 is our score. Here's the block and sent back. That was Ackerman and Kritzberger for the block for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Molly Porter again to serve now, leading 5-4. Picked up and a high set left side going to Sydney Olsen down the side of the court for the kill. Olsen with the kill. Whereas player Peterson picks up the assist. Tied up at 5-5 in this third set. Taylor Christensen comes in to serve for Oak Grove. And serves it into the net. Error. Back over now to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Checking in, going back to serve will be Tomlin Trudell. Leading 6-5 in set number 3. Oak Grove leading the match 2-0. Trudell's serve, that one misses. So back-to-back service errors by both teams puts the serve back in the possession of Oak Grove and sends Sydney Olsen back to serve. Porter receive, Holte bumps it back into play, and then coming over, Spokley will volley it across. Olsen going now here on the quick set to Ella Olsen, too strong on the attempt. And they say no touching by the Burrows, so point to Hillsboro-Central Valley, side out back to them. Anna Spokley to serve first. Karina Holte checks out as Stella Benson checks in. Oakley flowed in and across. Set here from Christensen going backside now to Lang. And a lift called on Hillsboro-Central Valley. 7-7. Side out to Oak Grove as Isabel Anderson back to serve. Ella Olsen checks out now for Oak Grove. Here comes the Burrows set on the attack. Ackerman off the block, bumped over back to Hillsboro-Central Valley's side, and then Benson came up on her. She kind of chicken winged it, ended up going behind her, and teammates couldn't run it down. Point for Oak Grove. Isabel Anderson back again to serve. Line drive serve, pass goes over the net and out of play. It's an ace serve for Anderson, her third ace of the evening. And Oak Grove leading 9-7 on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. Porter's pass off the mark and back-to-back aces for Isabel Anderson. 10-7. Oak Grove with the lead. Back and forth here in this third set. Anderson floating it across. Porter comes up to receive. Bump set comes from Owens going to Benson. Off the block, sent back, pushed over by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Christensen, now here's Steinhaus. She gets it around the antenna, puts it back into play for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Benson free balls it across. Christensen with the bump set, and Steinhaus gonna push it across. That's Sydney Olsen pushing it across. That 18 and that 19. There. Is played, though, by Hillsboro-Central Valley, and serve stays with Oak Grove. Isabel Anderson back to serve, rather. There's free ball across for the Burros by Ackerman. Christensen will set back right side going to Lang, and Lang can't get the hit. Go into the net. Comes back over to Hillsboro-Central Valley's side. Substitutions. Stradell comes out. Maddie Olson checks in. Back to serve will be Krista Ackerman, but hits the net and falls back over to the Burros side. So side out back to Oak Grove. Ackerman comes out as Porter comes in. That back row rotation for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Back to serve will go Claire Peterson. Substitution as well for Oak Grove as Taylor Christensen comes out. Remy Johnson will come back in. First, though, looks like the officials might be double checking the rotation of the substitutions. Over at the scorer's table, I see some head nodding, some finger pointing, writing on the score sheet. Right now, 12-8, Oak Grove leads in set number 3. They lead 2-0 over Hillsboro-Central Valley. And yeah, we got some on a rotation here, but now they say we're all good. So Johnson does eventually enter here, replacing Christensen. And here comes the serve now from Peterson for Oak Grove. Olsen will tip it over for the Burros, then free ball across by Steinhaus for Oak Grove. Olsen again with the set, and to Culp down with the tip. Culp with the tip kill. Eddie Olsen picking up the assist for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Then she comes out as Noella Kritzberger checks in. Back to serve will be Sydney Owens for the Burros. Line drive across just in front of the back line with an ace. Defense kind of twisted out of the way. I think they thought it was going long, but just in front of that back line. And 10-12. Burros trail. Cindy Olsen back to serve for HCV. This time she'll float it short. Diving coming up. Anderson gets it and tipped over by Oak Grove. Here's Owens with the set to Benson. Her attack into the top of the net and back over. 4-hit called on Hillsboro-Central Valley. Side out to Oak Grove. Now leading 13-10. Cindy Steinhaus back to serve. Jump serve across, received by Porter. Owens will set to the middle of the Culp, pushes into deep. Steinhaus now to Peterson, over to the left side to Sydney Olsen. And we call it a 4-hit there, just couldn't get it across. 11-13, Hillsboro-Central Valley trails. Steinhaus checks out, Moe checks in for Oak Grove. Benson checks out, Holte checks in, back to serve for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Reno Holte, her serve. Isabel Anderson, pass up to Claire Peterson to the left side to Sydney Olsen. Block sends it back. And now Owens with the set. Free ball across by Holte, going deep, too deep. Side out back to Oak Grove. 14-11. Back to serve will be Sophie Punsack. Oakley, Owens, free ball across now by Porter. Moe will bump it up to Peterson, sets it up here now for Remy Johnson, dug up in the back row and pushed up. Oakley pushes it across. Peterson, pass goes behind her, saved by Ponsack, pushed back over, or free balled over by Oak Grove, and now a set up here with the bump set. Culp with the kill. Culp with the kill. Her 7th tonight. 12-14, Hillsboro-Central Valley trailing as Molly Porter goes back to serve for the Burros. Back row middle received up to Claire Peterson and mistimed the attack. Olsen couldn't get the whole hand on it. And point here, or serve stays with Hillsboro-Central Valley. Pass up to Peterson on the serve receive again, going to Olsen. It goes into the net, and then a lift curled. So tied up at 14-14. Porter to serve again. One going to be a mid-serve. Up to Peterson, back over to the right side. Now tipped across by Remy Johnson, and just a little soft tip over the top of the defense. Johnson picks up the kill. Peterson the assist. And Oak Grove the point and the serve. Now leading 15-14. Back to serve will go Taylor Christensen. Christensen serving and into the net. Net serve, side out back to Hillsboro-Central Valley, tied up again at 15-15. So it's a race to 10 here in the third set. Checking in, going back to serve will be Maddie Olson. The sophomore shoots it across. Set by Christensen, going to the middle to Ella Olson. And too strong, out of play. 16-15. Maddie Olson to serve. Christensen sets now to Ella Olson, and too strong. It was not touched, and it will be Borough point. So Olson picking up another serve here. Now Borough's leading 17-15. Christensen now here to Sydney Olson, and she tips it down the line off the hands of the Burrows. Side out. Back to Oak Grove. Back to serve will be Sydney Olson. Trailing now 16-17. Line drive serve. Sydney Owens now to Olson. Blocked back on the attack and pushed across. Finally, Holte gets it over to Oak Grove. Christensen back set right side, and Lang can't hit it. And 18-16. Girls Central Valley up by 2. Anna Spokley back to serve. Leading 18-16 in set number 3 will be Sydney Olson. Bump set up here, knocked over by Ella Olson. Dug up in the back row by Porter. Benson dug up by Olson. High set. Christensen going to the far side to Steinhaus. Well, near side to us. But either way, pushed back over by the Burrows, pushed over by the Grovers, and now Olson will back set to the right side. Owens dug up by Christensen, bumped by Anderson, and Steinhaus from the right side gets it in front of Spokley, who went down to the floor to try and pick it up. Could not quite get there. Steinhaus picks up the kill. Isabel Anderson will go back to serve here for Oak Grove. Trailing 17-18. Stella Benson with the left side tack, kill down good. Stella Benson, her third kill of the night. Porter comes out. Here as Sydney Culp returns to that front line. Back to serve, leading 19-17. Christensen here now gives it up to Punsack, who tips it across. And the lift will be called on Hillsboro-Central Valley. And then Lang will come out. Claire Peterson will go into serve. Christensen comes out with Remy Johnson returning. Benson serve receive, pass up to Olson. A little off the line on the bump, but saved by Owens. Gets it across. And free ball back over by Oak Grove. Porter passes it up to Olson. Going to the middle to Culp, and Sydney Culp with the kill. Olson picking up the assist, and 20-18. Girls Central Valley trying to hold on to that 2-point lead, extend it out. Olson comes out, Kritzberger comes in for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Back to serve will be Sydney Owens. And it will be Sydney Olson to free ball it across for Oak Grove. Owens with the set here. Free ball across now by Benson. Olson now to Peterson. Left side. Steinhaus with the kill. Dinos with the kill. And 2019 or 1920, I should say. Side out to Oak Grove. Dinos ready for the jump serve and sends it across. And an ace serve. Dinos has been serving well at timely opportunities for Oak Grove. 5th ace of the evening. See if she can keep it going with that jump serve. Picked up this time by Spokely. Pass up into the net, and there's that ace, number 6. Timeout called by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Oak Grove takes the lead, 21-20 the score. And your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
The Hillsboro Body Shop is looking to hire a body technician. Wages based on experience. Benefit packages offered. Talk to Ben or Tyrell at the Hillsboro Body Shop to learn more and to apply. The Hillsboro Body Shop also wishes everyone a safe and successful harvest season. If you have broken windshields,
Sydney Steinhaus to serve for Oak Grove, leading 21-20 in set number 3, trying to come back after the Burros had a late lead in this set. They're going to try and close it out. Benson serves across there, saved and pushed over by Anderson. Great return, but up into the net. Culp with the kill. Anderson did a great job to push it across, but Sydney Culp was there, waiting and opportunistic as she goes up for the kill. 21-21. We're tied up in set number 3. Oak Grove leading 2-0. Karina Holte back to if she can retake the lead for the Burros. Sydney Olsen now here and pushed up, and Ponsack will go at the kill, and Burros can't hold it. Culp tried to get there with the block, but then came back down and hit it into the net. So side out back to Oak Grove, 22-21. Ponsack will serve. Saved by Olsen, up to Culp, and off the top of the net, and back over to the Burros for a 4-hit. 23-21. Oak Grove, Sophie Ponsack to serve. Porter to Olsen, set, going to Culp in the middle, and gets the kill down. Maddie Olsen with her 3rd assist here tonight. Sydney Culp, there's a kill number 10. 6 of which have come in this set number 3. Culp will come out. Porter back to serve. Now in the back row for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And it's ace. No! It drifts over, and Burros weren't sure if it was going to come down in play or out of play. Had to try and save it, and it ends up being a point on a misplay for Oak Grove. And now set and match point for the Grovers. Going back to serve will be Taylor Christensen. 24-22. Oak Grove with the lead, trying to close it out here. Porter passes up to Olsen with the bump set, going to Spokely at the net, and blocked and sent back. Christensen back set now here to Lang. Lang pushes it across. Olsen, high pass here now to Ackerman, dug up by Christensen. It will be Sydney Olsen from the side, and not able to get it across. There's it sent back by the Burros. 24-23 or 23-24, I should say. Maddie Olsen goes back. Still set and match point for Oak Grove. Big pressure moment here. Olsen, oh, what a serve there. No spin on that volleyball as she floats it across and picks up the ace. Picks up the ace. Be 24-24. Timeout called. We're even in set number 3. Oak Grove does lead 2-0. Your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
They can do it now and right here at the Hillsboro Body Shop. Hail damaged vehicles, vehicle body repairs, dents, rust, or collision damage. Ben and Tyrell, thank you for your business, the Hillsboro Body Shop.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
24-24. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the serve as Maddie Olson goes in set number 3. Floating it across. Isabel Anderson picks it up deep. Christensen will set up to Lang left side. Can't get the attack. And Hillsboro-Central Valley takes the lead. 25-24. Set point now for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Maddie Olson playing well in this third set. Coming in as a substitute. Christensen sets here to the right side, now to the middle. Pushed across by Ella Olson. Burrows attack. Ackerman gets it down with the kill, and the Burrows win set number 3. Set number 3 goes the way of Hillsboro-Central Valley. First, Ackerman comes up with the kill. And Hillsboro-Central Valley big in that third set. Sydney Culp with 6 kills. Sydney Owens with 3 assists. Maddie Olson with 3 assists, an ace, and 7 service points. There to give HCV the lead. Took out, they trailed at 11-7, worked their way back up to even at 15-15. Took a little bit of a lead, and then had it at the 2-point advantage as we went back and forth, before it was Oak Grove retaking the lead at 21-20, tied at 22, 23, 24, and now it's 26-24. While we go in set number 3. Hillsboro-Central Valley trails Oak Grove 2-1. They try and repeat what they did, take the next set, stay alive here in the season opener on yourliveevent.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Big Tex is a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Ben at 701-261-9779 or Tim at 701-430-0877.
Back for set number 4 with Hillsboro-Central Valley taking set number 3. Final score there in set number 3, 26-24. Oak Grove took the first 2 sets, 25-17, 25-12. Not close it out in 3, though. Hillsboro-Central Valley, first match of the year. As Coach Colness said, he wants them to get comfortable and maybe finding some comfort there in set number 3. They'll see if they can bring it into set number 4 as chairs flying around up here. Like a set of Geraldo. Will be Oak Grove to serve. And Claire Peterson back to serve for the Grovers. Floated across, Porter picks it up, passes to Olsen, and Benson with the kill attempt into the net. Benson, Olsen, Culp, Porter, Spokley, and Owens for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Peterson, Sydney Olsen, Anderson, out there along with Steinhaus, Johnson, and Ella Olsen for Oak Grove. Tip across by Johnson, hits the net, bounces back over the way of Oak Grove, and 4-hit called on the Grovers, side out back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Karina Holte checks in for Stella Benson. She's back to serve. And our first serve is up and picked up by Olsen. And pushed across by the Grovers, dug up by the Burrows, and Culp will push it back to Anderson. Peterson, left side pass over to Steinhaus, into the net, and point Hillsboro-Central Valley. Oak Grove. Here they're on attack. Set 3, and so far in set 4, not quite what it was in sets 1 and 2. Here's a violation crossing the center line for Oak Grove, and now 3-1. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the advantage as Holte again serves. Steinhaus comes up, pushes it across over to the Burrows side. Spokley gets the pass back. Here, dug up at Olsen's pass, drifting out of play. And that will be point staying with Hillsboro-Central Valley. Crossover, now Punsack with the kill. Punsack picking up her 4th kill tonight. Sydney Steinhaus will go back to serve now on the side out for Oak Grove, trailing 2-4 in set number 4. Jump serve across, Owens, Holte, and free ball over the head by Culp. Steinhaus will push it up to Peterson and pushed across by Punsack. Holte returns it back over to Oak Grove. Peterson, high set over to the left side. Culp trying for the one-handed block, but off her hand and down. Point here for Oak Grove. Sydney Olsen picks up the kill. Claire Peterson, her 11th assist tonight. Peterson back to serve. Trailing 3-4 in set number 4. Sydney Owens now to Maddie Olsen up near the net, and we're going to have a into the net here called on Hillsboro-Central Valley. Will make it 4-4. Tied up. Tied up for Oak Grove. Steinhaus with the serve. Nearly an ace, but Porter gets there to bring it up. Now here's a setup to Culp and goes wide on the kill attempt. Point and lead now to Oak Grove. Steinhaus. Back to serve again. Burrows await the serve and not going to take it as it goes wide. The missed serve. 3, 4, 5, 6 missed serves tonight for Oak Grove. 3, 4, 5 missed serves for Hillsboro-Central Valley so far in the night. And it's 5-5 in set number 4. Here's the kill attempt off the hands of Porter in the back row and down. Olsen with the kill there to Claire Peterson. Sophie Punsack will come in to serve. Owens, Holte, and then pushed across by the Burrows. Right side, Remy Johnson trying to push it as well and pushes it into the net. Tied up at 6. Punsack comes out. Libero, Isabel Anderson checks in for Oak Grove. Maddie Olson checks in. She's back to serve, rather, for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Up at the net, blocked there and sent back. Porter will get it up. Olson will free ball it across. Off of the hands of Mo. Saved by Anderson. Free ball across by Sydney Olson. Olson now will set for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Left side, kill down for Anna Spokley. Spokley with the kill, Olson with the assist. The scream of let's go from everyone on the Borough side. Maddie Olson back to serve. Loading it, picking it up is Anderson. Going to the middle this time to Ella Olson, and she gets the kill. Ella Olson, the kill off the assist from Claire Peterson. Now Peterson checks out. Taylor Christensen will come in to serve. Got Charlie Lang checking back in here for Remy Johnson. Christensen serve picked up, set up here, going to the middle to Ackerman. Chicken winged off of the Owens, and it will be the block there with Sydney Olson. Also Ella Olson both there on the block. Here's a serve from Christensen. Back up. Burrows will free ball it across. Christensen now bump set here. Now to the right side. But kill attempt by Olson is dug up by Holte. Back set pushed across by Owens into the back corner. Anderson diving for it. Can't get to it. Anderson covers a lot of ground back there as the libero, but unable to get to that one in time. 8-8. We're tied up again. Holte comes out. Benson comes in. Spokley goes to the service line for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Christensen with the high set to Lang. Off the hands of Benson and down with the kill. Charlie Lang picks up her first kill. Christensen picks up assist number 5. Side out to Oak Grove. Sydney Olson will be back to serve. And the low line driver just dies in front of a diving Molly Porter, and an ace serve for Sydney Olson. 10-8. Set number 4. Olson again, a line drive. This time, though, doesn't get it over the net. This serve side out back to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Krista Ackerman will serve. Back middle, received by Anderson. Christensen with the bump set, goes left side to Steinhaus, dug up in the back row by Ackerman. Maddie Olson will set. Culp will hit it back, dug up by Sydney Olson. To the right side, up at the net, battle here. Benson hits it over to Oak Grove, then comes out of play off of the Grovers. And it will be Hillsboro-Central Valley retaining the serve. Back to serve. Sending it across. Ackerman. Oh, what? We got a whistle there as Ackerman's digging up. They call a net violation. There on Hillsboro-Central Valley. So side out. Back to Oak Grove. And we went from tied up to a 1-point lead at 11-10. Isabel Anderson to serve. An ace serve. 5th ace tonight for Isabel Anderson. Junior for libero for Oak Grove. Loading across, picked up by the libero, Molly Porter for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Sydney Culp hammers it through, and it goes off the block and out. Right out there, back. No, they say it was not touched by the block. Was not touched by the block. Looked like it might have been, but it wasn't. So 13-10. Now here the serve receive goes up in the air off the backboard of the basketball hoop that's folded up near the ceiling. And Anderson picking up another ace. 14-10. And here's nearly another ace, but Culp will just be able to get it across. Steinhaus from the left side. Cross-court attack, kill down good. Sydney Steinhaus gets it to go. And timeout is called by Hillsboro-Central Valley. trailing 15-10 in set number 4, trailing 2-1 in the match on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard on yourliveevent.com.
Goose River Heating and Cooling Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
15-10 in set number 4. Oak Grove leading over Hillsboro-Central Valley. First 2 sets went the way of Oak Grove, winning 25-17, 25-12, and then a back and forth win in set number 3 for Hillsboro-Central Valley, 26-24. Went back and forth here before these last few points when Isabel Anderson's gone on a service run, picking up a now 5-point lead for Oak Grove. As Stella Benson gets a set left side attack off the net. Nope. What do we got at net? We got a block, off the block, out of play. Benson gets the kill. Waiting for the official to tell us exactly what's happening, and now we know that Sydney Owens is serving for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Real quick return and set up here for Culp for Hillsboro-Central Valley on the attack. Dug up. Christensen will back set over to Lang on the right side. Gets it across. Culp will push it back deep off the hands of Anderson and out. Point here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Trailing 12-15. Owens going back to serve. Culp now with a kill number 11. And an ace serve for Sydney Owens. Second ace of the night. 13-15. Owens again to serve. Soft serve. Steinhaus comes up, gets it. Christensen at the top, and we got roofing call on Culp. Reaching over the net there to try and get that. And side out to Oak Grove, 16-13. Claire Peterson will check back in. Remy Johnson will check back in. Charlie Lang, Taylor Christensen will come out. Here for Oak Grove. Back to serve will be Claire Peterson. And an ace serve as the pass can't be handled by Hillsboro-Central Valley. 17-13, 4-point advantage. Peterson back to serve again for Oak Grove. Porter, her pass there, saved by Owens, and now free ball across by Spokley. Olsen now here, quick setup from Peterson, and she'll get it to Ponsack, and Ponsack with the kill. 18-13. Peterson back to the service line for Oak Grove. Got across. Porter picks it up. Spokley gets it back into play, and Culp will free ball it across. Sydney Olsen now to Peterson off of Ponsack, off the block of Culp, and push back over to the Burrows sideline. They'll attack with Benson on the left side. Blocked by Oak Grove. Spokley gets it now. Pass it back to Culp in the middle, and too strong. Too strong that time. But blocks in the book. It will be 19-13. Oak Grove with the advantage on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. We're back after this timeout on yourliveevent.com.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
19-13, Oak Grove with the lead over Hillsboro-Central Valley. Back to serve for Oak Grove, Claire Peterson in set number 4. Oak Grove leading 2-1. They took sets 1 and 2. For Central Valley taking set 3. Soft serve picked up, passed up to Maddie Olsen, pushed across by Sydney Culp. In the back row, Sydney Olsen will pass it up now to to Peterson, and down with the kill by Sydney Steinhaus for Oak Grove, and they take now a 20-13 lead. In control here in the fourth set. Player Peterson to serve. Spokely will pass it up to Olsen. Olsen goes to Benson off the block, and Burrows can't get it back. Remy Johnson, Sophie Ponzak with the block there, double block. Fifth block of the night for Ponzak, fourth for Johnson. These two have played well next to each other in that front row. 21-13. Peterson serve, picked up by Porter in the back row, passed up and going to Culp, off the block and down. Sydney Culp gets it through the block for her 12th kill tonight. Maddie Olsen with the assist. Bella Benson checks out, Karina Holte checks in, Holte back to serve for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Trailing 14-21. Steinhaus now to up ahead to Peterson and the cross and down with the kill for Oak Grove. Ponzak with her 6th kill. 16th assist for Peterson. Side out 22-14 with the advantage. Jump serve coming from Steinhaus. High set far side to left side. Spokely with the kill down off the assist from Maddie Olsen. Anna Spokely, her 5th kill tonight. Substitutions as Steinhaus comes out. Kendall Moe checks in for Oak Grove. Culp will check out for Central Valley. Back to serve will be Molly Porter. Nearly an ace serve, but saved by Anderson. Free ball across. Porter up to Olsen. Olsen will give it to Ackerman. A block sends it back. Block that time. And that time it was Sydney Olsen there with Remy Johnson. Back to serve goes Sophie Ponzak, leading 23-15. And on the serve across, we have a violation on Oak Grove. Send it back over with the serve to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Maddie Olsen going to be the one to serve it across. Picked up by Kendall Moe and pushed across. Oh, just a push kill that time. The Olsen, or Peterson with the assist. Set and match point time for Oak Grove. Substitutions as Charlie Lang comes in. Taylor Christensen comes in. Christensen will serve. Match point for Oak Grove. Leading 24-16 in the fourth set. Porter receives it and pushes it back over. Then push back over. Porter gets back. Passes it up to Olsen. Going to Ackerman. Tip kill. Dug up by Moe and trying to do a little 180 baby hook kill. The Olsen can't get it across, and it's back over to Hillsboro-Central Valley. 17-24. Anna Spokely to serve. Across here, Kendall Moe receives it. Pushed across by Lang with the kill. Charlie Lang picks up her 2nd kill. And that will do it here tonight. 25-17 the score in set number 4. Oak Grove wins it in 4 sets, 25-17, 25-12, 24-26, and 25-17 in the 4th set. Oak Grove picks up their first win of the year. We'll talk more about that when we come back with our post-game report on your Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Oak Grove, your victor, 3-1 over Hillsboro-Central Valley on yourliveevent.com.
Has its special needs and its own unique set of challenges. That's why we treat your business just like ours, to make sure you are covered right. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and our agents have seen it all, and one slip-up can take a small business years to recover from. That's why it's so important for a small business to work with an insurance company that can save them money but also make sure they are protected. If you own a small business, we would like to work for you. Go to IrieInsurance.com to find a local agent near you.
Do you feel like there's never enough time to get everything done before planting? The window for spring work is quick and unforgiving. Give yourself the upper hand with the ProTill High Performance High Speed Disc. More and more farmers agree the ProTill is the right tool for Springfield conditions and heavy residue management. Zero maintenance bearings, independent disc technology, oversized pins and bushings allow the ProTill to handle whatever field or conditions you can throw at it. Dagelman Industries.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Findlay Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Findlay Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Findlay or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at findlaymotors.com.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I could have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean, everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
Oak Grove with the win tonight over Hillsboro-Central Valley, 3-1, winning 25-17, 25-12, 24-26, and 25-17 in their 4 sets. Here tonight, your match summary. Oak Grove, did not trail in the first 2 sets. In fact, set number 1, they built an early double-digit lead and rolled there to the 25-12 set. Hillsboro-Central Valley, though, got it going in set number 3. They back and forth early. Oak Grove gets an advantage going up 11-7. Burroughs work it back. They take the lead. They're tied up at 15. Burroughs then leads 17-15 back and forth before tied up at 21. Pressure moments there with a match point for Oak Grove, but the Burroughs get a side out and they end up taking it 26-24 in set number 3. In set number 4, Hillsboro-Central Valley takes a 4-1 start to the match, but then Oak Grove would tie it up. We'd be tied at 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 before a 15-10 advantage for Oak Grove gave them that bit of a cushion. Burroughs, though, went back, made 15-13 before another service run for Oak Grove. Claire Peterson getting things going from the service line, had a big ace in there too. Made it 21-13 there, and it was Oak Grove able to hold on there, the 25-17 final score in the 4th set. And 3-1 win for Oak Grove over Hillsboro-Central Valley. Stay with us. We'll see if we can grab some coaches, some players here. We also got some post-game awards for you as well with YourLiveEvent.com.
When you're way, way out in farm country, right in the middle of harvest, there's nobody watching. No audience, no crowd, the only bright lights beam from a combine. And they're not pointing at you. All that's here is a field. It may not look like a place of glory, but there's still a winner. There's still a score. And for many farmers who planted golden harvest corn this year, victory is about to set in. Talk to Tim Kazette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877. There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Trail District Health Unit has partnered with Trail County Schools to issue an SOS. It takes a team effort from players, coaches, parents, and fans to prevent COVID-19 outbreaks and save our favorite schools' sports seasons. The game plan is simple. Wear a face mask, stay home if you're sick, follow social distancing recommendations and quarantine guidelines. Keep you and those around you healthy this season. Let's all work together to save our sports seasons. For more information, visit the Trail Steel Joint Information Facebook page or contact Trail District Health Unit at 701-636-4424.
We welcome you back to the Hillsboro Event Center with our post-game report. Oak Grove defeating Hillsboro-Central Valley 3-1 here tonight. Season opener, though, for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And joined with Sydney Owens, senior for the Burros, on a night. You get to open up the senior season. How was it coming in here getting ready for tonight?
It was exciting. I think everyone had really high nerves, but we were all really excited to get out and play. Considering most of us have never played varsity before, it was really fun to show what we could do.
It kind of looked like that early on. How'd you feel, though, about that third set there? It looked like that comfort level started to sink in.
I think everyone started to remember how we play together and how we do flow if we all just relax and breathe and just get a good pass.
Yeah, this is a group that maybe not at the varsity level, but through the years, JV and all that, familiar with each other and where people are going to be at.
Yep.
Yeah. How have you relied on that then to maybe expedite the process here now at the varsity level?
I think one thing that's really nice is we know who passes well together. We know who sets well together. We get a good set. We know who to set it to, and we just have a comfort with each other instead.
Oak Grove, they were able to get a couple early leads on you in those first couple sets. As a senior now, how do you take that leadership of, hey, girls, let's not get the heads down. Let's keep going and competing?
It's hard when you're getting intense and everybody just wants to win. But I think the most important thing is, like, everybody makes a mistake, and if you hold on to it, we're not trying to throw anything in. We just got to stay confident.
How did it feel to be out here with the fans in the gym and everything else, too? How exciting was that? Good to have it back, right?
Yes.
All right, well, Sydney, hey, best of luck here as the rest of the season goes on. Thanks for coming up joining us.
Thank you.
There we go. Sydney Owens joining us here for our players of the match on yourliveevent.com. We'll be back with more post-game reaction after this.
Enbridge's Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supporting jobs. This $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota will be an economic boost, bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, and a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. We're focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more at enbridge.com/line3US.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
On the lot at Norman County Implement, new equipment and new trades. Let's talk about this new lineup at Norman County Implement. 2019 carryover versatile Delta Track 570, 30-inch tracks, 6 remotes, save $80,000 due to versatile restrictions. I cannot tell you the selling price, but I can tell you you're going to save $80,000 on this 2019 carryover versatile Delta Track 570 at Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada. Talk with Chuck O'Neill and get the details.
Back on yourliveevent.com with our post-game reaction after the Oak Grove Grovers defeat the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros 3-1. Joined with the head coach of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, Katie Kolness. And Katie, here tonight, take us through match number one. What you thought here as far as how your girls played?
I thought our passing was pretty well throughout the whole night. We were passing it to the 10-foot line, but we were getting balls that maybe we wouldn't have gotten the that first week of season. And so I thought we did a good job there. We just couldn't be consistent with that setting, and we couldn't run a front row. I think it maybe a little bit of nerves, maybe a little bit of just not enough us focusing on setters. I we'll figure that out. Tonight I'm going to be doing a lot of thinking. I don't know if I'll get much sleep, but I thought overall that first set was, there were some good points, but there were a lot of just not so good. We just didn't play together as a team, and we didn't do our role. We were doing roles that we've never done before. Our setters were running into the middle of the court to pass when it was like a perfect opportunity for our middle or libero to go pass that ball in. So we talked about that in the huddle, and I thought they did a better job. It maybe took to the third set, but they adjusted to those roles and then played their roles and trusted their teammates.
And it looked, too, that early in the season you're always looking for answers, and maybe found a little bit of some bench play, a little bit of depth early on here after the first match.
Yeah, putting Maddie Olson in there, she's one that knows the game of volleyball. And, I mean, the girls know the game, but she's one that she knows where to go. She knows where that ball is coming from. She's just anticipating that next step, and I thought she did a great job just stepping in. I mean, not a lot of sophomores can do that, being thrown in and have the confidence that she did, and I thought she did a good job there and proved herself.
Yeah, and good to see, the fight, too. You go down 0-2, but you come back, get that third set win, too. And just what's that do for, like, the confidence factor of the team?
I think that was big. To get just a set tonight, I mean, it would have been great to get the match, but to get that set, they're probably excited. If we would have lost in 3, they would have been a little bit down and a long week of practice, but I'm hoping that they're going to really dig in, focus on those little things that we've been talking about, and get ready for our first region match.
Yeah, you got the long week of practice regardless, so get a little bit of positivity to start it off.
Yeah.
Next Thursday, hosting Drayton, correct?
Yes, in Central Valley.
Yeah.
Yep, so we'll be hosting, and that's going to be a good one. I think Drayton lost a lot last year. They haven't had the numbers, but we've got to be ready and ready to play. We're going to continue to work on our passing. We're going to continue to work on having that consistent set, and then our front row being confident and choosing the right spots to hit.
Well, it should be a good week. Enjoy the Labor Day holiday and getting back to practice next week. Certainly, thanks again for joining us here on the Postgame Report.
Yes, thank you, guys.
Thank you. Katie Colas, head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough Volleyball, joining us here after the loss to Oak Grove, 3-1. Oak Grove picking up the victory here. Burrow's now 0-1. Stay tuned. We'll come back. More post-game reaction when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro Drug is open. To fill your prescriptions and to purchase over-the-counter supplies for good health, come to Hillsboro Drug. They're open for business with regular store hours. Hillsboro Drug provides in-town delivery and mail services. When coming to Hillsboro Drug, while it's not mandatory, customers are encouraged to wear masks during this time. To their valued customers, they say thank you and welcome new prescriptions and customers to Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
Valley General Store in Halstead is now open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They welcome you to stop in, get all your hardware items, groceries, and more now in the new store with more inventory. Valley General Store in Halstead. Come and shop for your fresh produce and grocery items. Valley General Store, now with groceries in Halstead. Thanks to all who have visited the new Valley General Store in Halstead. If you haven't been there yet, they welcome you to stop in at the store full of hardware, groceries, and more. Valley General Store in Halstead, open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. One of the main benefits of moving to the Halstead Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halstead Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halsteadlivingcenter.com. If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items, too, at Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
Oak Grove Grovers pick up the win over the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, 3-1 here tonight. The season opener for Hillsboro-Central Valley. 25-17, 12, 24-26, and 25-17 the scores in those 4 sets here tonight. And while in those 4 sets, got to bring some energy, just like Enbridge Energy Player of the Game presentation here. And going to give the Enbridge Player of the Game or Energy Player of the Game out tonight. And going with Isabel Anderson for Oak Grove, the libero, as she was covering all over the floor here this evening, doing a great job in that back row, digging up balls and getting to ones that you think there's no way you're going to get to them, but found a way to put some hands on it and save it for her teammates. And that energy here tonight helped Oak Grove there, taking in 4 sets here over Hillsboro-Central Valley. So your energy player of the game from Enbridge is Isabel Anderson of Oak Grove. A reminder that the Enbridge Line 3 replacement project will create thousands of family-supported jobs. It's a $2.6 billion private investment in Minnesota. It will be an economic boost and bring extra county tax revenue for years to come, along with a secure and steady supply of North American oil to fuel Minnesota's quality of life. Enbridge is focused on safety and ready to get to work. Learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. Well, let's go through some final stats here tonight. Stats starting with Hillsboro-Central Valley. Karina Holte finished with 16 service points this evening. Krista Ackerman with 8 service points, had 1 ace, picked up a block and a kill. Maddie Olson with 10 service points, 1 ace, and 6 assists. Stella Benson with 5 kills tonight for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Anna Spokley with 11 service points, 1 ace, 5 kills. Sydney Culp with 4 blocks, 12 kills tonight for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Tomlin Trudell with 4 service points, 3 assists. It was Molly Porter with 9 service points. Noella Kritzberger with a block and a kill tonight for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And Sydney Owens with 11 service points, 2 aces, and 9 assists for Hillsboro-Central Valley. For Oak Grove, it was Sophie Punsack with 12 service points, 2 aces, 5 blocks, 6 kills in the match. Kendall Moe had 1 assist. They're playing the back row. Isabella Kramer had 2 kills. Isabel Anderson with 17 service points, 6 aces, 1 kill, 1 assist. Charlie Lang with 2 kills and an assist. It was Taylor Christensen with 19 service points, 2 aces, 7 assists. Timira Vapkova played, did not have a stat, playing the back row. Remy Johnson with 5 blocks, 3 kills tonight. Ella Olson with 2 blocks, 4 kills. Claire Peterson with 22 service points, picked up 2 aces, had 17 assists. Sydney Olson with 8 service points, 1 ace, 2 blocks, and 10 kills in the match. And Sydney Steinhaus with 23 service points, 6 aces, 1 block, and 6 kills here tonight for Oak Grove. As the Grovers take the win over Hillsboro-Central Valley. Had to be precise in their play here tonight, and that brings us to our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. If you're thinking about upgrading your planter, visit RDK Enterprises at their locations in Hillsboro and Drayton to learn about available rebates and financing. RDK Enterprises, visit online, planterdoc.com. And precise tonight, the serving for Oak Grove, as you heard going through those stats, a number of aces in the match. In fact, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 total ace serves tonight for Oak Grove. 6 each from Isabel Anderson and Sydney Steinhaus. 2 for Claire Peterson, Taylor Christensen, and Sophie Punsack. And a solo ace for Sydney Olson tonight. The service line working well for Oak Grove and being precise there, just like the guys at RDK Enterprises. Here, you can go online, planterdoc.com. Take one more break and come back here to close things out from the Hillsboro Event Center. Oak Grove gets the win over Hillsboro-Central Valley, 3-1 in North Dakota Class B high school volleyball.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Time now to go with our post-game connection from Halstead Telephone Company. They are how to connect in the game tonight, with Oak Grove defeating Hillsboro-Central Valley 3-1. And your final scores here tonight, 25-17, 24-26, and 25-17 for Oak Grove. And the connection here tonight, off the bench for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Maddie Olson came in that third set, picked up 3 of her 6 assists, plus an ace and 7 service points in that third set, helped get some momentum swung back over to Hillsboro-Central Valley's side, and coming in and making that connection that she needed to make, keeping her teammates connected as well, again with those 6 assists off the bench here. She is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Well, that will wrap us up from the HEC tonight. Oak Grove with the victory over Hillsboro-Central Valley. Whereas Grovers there after their invite tournament over the weekend, now 1-5. Burrows with their season opener fall to 0-1. Earlier tonight, JV game went the way of the Grovers, winning 2-1, 2-1 in that one. C-team game goes to Hillsboro-Central Valley, 2-0 in that one. We thank you again for joining us here for our presentation of North Dakota Class B volleyball play. Thanks again to all the sponsors throughout our coverage that you've seen this evening. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. And to you, the viewer, for joining us on yourliveevent.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks again to Mark Forseth, producer here, running some behind-the-scenes work for us with the camera and everything else there. He knows how to push the buttons up here. So, Eric, thanks, Mark. Good to work with you there. And myself, Jake Berkmeyer, thanks again for joining us here tonight. Oak Grove with the 3-1 win over Hillsboro-Central Valley. Have a great night, and we'll see you again on yourliveevent.com.